When Simon was in the 3rd grade, he thought that he was gay because his dad was Josh Duhamel and he kept his room straight.
Today's movie we're going to be looking at is the one and the only Love, Simon. Love, Simon is about Simon Spear, and he's played by Nick Robinson, who is from Jurassic World. He's the older of the two brothers. And Simon is a cool high schooler, has a seemingly normal friend group, but he is hiding the fact that he's gay from the entire school and all his friends and family. Another student then comes out on an anonymous blog saying that he's gay. So then Simon messages him, and he messages back, and then they start talking. Then eventually they start dating, and then they both come out together, and there's really no conflict, and then they just kind of start dating. And that's it's pretty much the movie. No, that's not the movie. That's not what happens at all. It's way more complicated than that, of course, because no movie could be that simple. And Simon, after he meets this guy online, he is then blackmailed by another student. The other student says, "Hey, Simon, I want to date your hot friend." And Simon says, "Okay, why would I help you?" And he says, "Well, I'm going to tell the whole school that you're gay if you don't." So pretty much Simon is forced to help this kid date Simon's hot friend. The character that they made Simon into was kind of like one of those kids where you're not like 100% sure that he's gay. You're gonna assume that he's straight, but also if he came out gay, it wouldn't be overly surprising. By no means is Simon a really flamboyant person in general. He's just more of like a metrosexual male where, you know, he's fashionable and he's clean and he takes care of himself and he usually looks good, which you wouldn't necessarily assume that's just because someone does that they're gay. But also the fact that his best friend's a girl and always seems to sleep over in his room, but none of the parents really seem to care, and that he had one girlfriend for a really short time that didn't work out. So it definitely isn't guaranteeing that he's going to be gay, but those are just some things why it wouldn't be overly surprising if he were to come out of the closet. Scenes with the parents. Woo! Woo! Those are the heartbreakers. Those are the ones that will make you cry. Jennifer Gardner, she was great. Josh Duhamel, he was great. In particularly, though, I thought that Jennifer Gardner's scenes were a little bit more emotional. I didn't necessarily cry. I didn't cry, but I definitely had some tears in my eyes. Didn't want to blink during that scene because then it would just start to fall. Anyway, the scene with Josh Duhamel was really good as well. Very emotional. Simon talking to his dad, and you can tell that he is a good dad portrayed in the movie, and they do a nice job showing that he's open to his son being gay, which is not a surprise because in the movie they kind of go off on saying Simon says that, yeah, my parents wouldn't have an issue with me being gay. The main hurdle is just how much his life is going to change when he does come out as gay. One thing, though, that I thought stuck out was how tough of a movie this was for Girl from 13 Reasons Why, Catherine Langford. She's in it. She's Simon's best friend in the movie, and she just doesn't get looks. I mean, this girl, her best friend's gay, doesn't know it, so it's not even like her having a gay best friend. It's her secretly liking this guy, but he doesn't like females, so therefore that didn't work out. There's another part where she kind of gets set up with someone, and that's really awkward, and by the end of the movie, she is just as single as could be. It was almost to the point, now this is a possible conspiracy theory here, this is not factual, but something I came up with, that this movie could be a prequel to 13 Reasons Why. I mean, that is how bad, just adding up to the reasons. Make it reason 14, 15, 16, because man, she just gets nothing in this movie. Overall, I really like the movie though. It could have been some cheesy kind of MTV-like movie where the plot is just way overly done. They did a really good job of keeping it simple. I really like the character of Simon. And overall, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. So thank you for watching my review, first one, and may your life, for the love of God, be better than Catherine Langford's in this movie.